Humankind has industrialized much of the solar system. Earth has deteriorated into a place of squalor and decay. In orbit, a new breed of worker has emerged, the Shipbreaker. The labor is extremely dangerous, but for a select few, the hazard pay is worth the risk. Hello and welcome to Hardspace Shipbreaker. I've played this a while ago, and it's been a little while since I've played it. I think I played it back when it was still in. This is a little loud. Let me see if I can. Okay, well, we'll deal with it right now. But I played this back when it was still in early access. I think it's come out of since then, and so I'm going to play it through again. I'm not going to do a lot of editing for this playthrough, just putting on what I do. So let's get started here and sign up as a shipbreaker. Pretty much, we're signing our life away. We become property of the Lynx Corporation. Greetings, citizen. Congratulations, you have been accepted into Lynx Corporation's pioneering Pave the Way to the Galaxy program. Your selection was based on the above-average physical and cognitive ability. Yay, above average. You are assigned to Salvage Station 42, designation Morrigan. Demonstrate the ability to build and grow a profitable operation, and a number of exciting opportunities await you. Remember, employment in this program is at the sole discretion of Lynx Corporation and can be revoked at any time. Acts of malice or insubordination will not be tolerated. Upon signing this form, please proceed immediately to the nearest Lynx Corporation shuttle hub for transport to the work site. Finalize the following pages to confirm your employment. Alright. Let's see. Account name. Revival package. Standard. 150,000. Verify the voice profile if you submitted. Okay. Okay, let's just do that one. I like it. That's a little concerning. Those kind of the sounds that we're approving here. Orientation preference, standard. Meal preference. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the chicken. I like the chicken. Please agree to each statement. I have no criminal record. I am not a member associated with a workers' union. I have completed my annual medical exam and have been cleared of having McCullough lung. I have no commercial or real estate interests in Luna, in the asteroid belt, or the nation-state of Arizona. I will bring a positive attitude and problem-solving mindset to work. I will understand and accept the health risks associated with long-term exposure to a van der Waals field, and I will vote for Chancellor Chun Zhang in the Pan American Senate election. Guess it can't be employed unless you sign away your voting rights. Oh, this seems like standard contract. I'm not going to read through this. I actually did read through this the first time, and it's kind of funny. Let me see if I can find some of the funny parts here. 19D. In the rare and unfortunate event of total and complete loss of memory during spare regeneration, Lynx is hereby granted the authority to have the employee's memory replaced by a composition of engrams pre-authorized by Lynx. Lynx bears no legal obligation of informing the employee's next of kin in such an event. Employee hereby grants permission to Lynx in perpetuity ownership of their DNA and to create new entities with that DNA, with no restriction or limits. Furthermore, employee agrees to pay a nominal fee for this service in the event of death while performing the duties of their position. Anyway, I'm sure it's all above the board and applicable to my employment here. So here we go. I'm gonna certify, and here we go. One thing I like about this game is the music.
Each day he steps into the yard to earn his wages working hard. I pray to the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves. If there comes a time when he and death meet, bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
Observation complete. To finalize onboarding, your genetic sequence will now be extracted for use with the Lynx EverWork Asset Replacement Program. Don't worry, pain levels during extraction are largely tolerable. Please note, as outlined in Section 31 of your employment agreement, the process of genetic extraction will destroy your original body. Beginning extraction now.
Largely tolerable.
Extraction analysis and backup complete. Thank you. Beginning spare generation.
Congratulations, it is now safe to die. Alright, so here is everything that we owe to the company. So we owe $500 million for our lifeguard genetic backup storage, $122,000 for waste management. No, that's the immigration duty fee. Let's see, $325,000 for equipment setup, $227,000 for biomaterial refrigeration, etc. All these fees, we're never going to get this paid off. Although, as a result of inflation, things are not quite as large as they seem. Let's see. Options. Let me turn this sound down real quick.
All right. Breathe. Breathe. You're okay. Everything's gonna be just fine. There you go. Plenty of folks feel a bit woozy with the first spare. Anyway, welcome aboard. The name's Weaver. I'm the foreman for yourself and a couple of other shipbreakers in this region. This year's Morrigan Station. She may not look like much right now, but once we boot her up, she'll purr like a kitten. All right, let's test out your orientation control. Do me a favor and look up at that cargo elevator up above. That's it. So that's where all the salvage gets collected to be picked up by the transfer crew. Just in case you ever turn yourself out of whack, use your roll thrusters to reorient. All right. Now let's get you flying. Activating your thruster controls now. Try moving around. Now vertical control. Looks good. Now, to finalize these movement checks, I need you to fly to these waypoints.
Alright, waypoints.
Used to be a cutter myself, you know. Till there was some complications with my last revive. Those are early days in the tech, though, so never you mind about that. Oh, almost forgot the most important thing. Brakes. Get yourself going at a decent clip, and then test them out, why don't you?
Let me see, what were brakes again? Was it shift? Yeah.
All right.
Or control.
Looks like the bay here was left in a bit of a mess. We're gonna clean this crap up. I'm gonna activate the furnaces. Now. Dang thing. Would you just... There you go. So these furnaces are used to melt down soft metals. Should go without saying. These things are hot as all get out. So, try not to drift into them by accident. Okay, let's get a handle on your grapple tool. This fella here is a shipbreaker's bread and butter. This is how we move salvage around. Activate the beam and hold it to grab an object and move it around, if it's not too heavy. Give it a go, and move one of these pieces into either furnace. So, when you're holding an object with the grapple, you can retract the beam. This will pull a light object to you. If it's heavier than you, it'll pull you towards it. Check out your HUD when you've got an object grappled. It shows you the mass of the object and whether you can move it or not.
Let's see. So, oh, okay, so it's red in that little bar when I look at the big one, and it's green if I look right here. Hadn't noticed that before. What else do I have? Use grapple reel.
Nice job cleaning up that soft metal scrap cutter. Let's move on to the bigger nanocarbon chunks now, shall we? You may have already noticed that these are too heavy to move with your grapple. I'm enabling your scanner so we can check out their structural makeup. Go ahead and boot it up.
Okay, T for
This
scanner.
mode of your scanner lets you assess an object's structure. What I want you to focus on right now are these cut points. All right. Controls give me the go-ahead to get you cutting.
Okay, I already did that.
You got quick access to all your tools through your HUD. Just open up your tool selector and choose the cutting tool. The cutting tool has two modes. The first one is the stinger. It's designed for precision vaporization of cut points like this. You ready to perform some zero-G surgery, Cutter?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's split this scrap so it's light enough to move. That's how you do it. Okay. Let me boot up the processor so you can salvage these. Do me a favor. Look on over at one of them there. Yeah, so I can see if they activate right. Yeah, perfect. Wish me luck here, Cutter. Me and technology ain't always the best of friends. Hey, all right. We're in business. Now swap over your grapple and toss one of those pieces you separated right in there.
My tools are so
Okay.
weak.
We're almost done getting this bay in shape. Let's go after that large aluminum chunk over there. Now this beast is way too heavy to move as is. It's also too dense for your stinger to break it down. And there are no structural cut points for us to take advantage of. We're gonna have to switch over to the split saw mode of your cutting tool, start slicing this thing down to size. Go ahead and switch cut modes now.
Let's see. Cut mode V. Nope. Cutter. Grapple. Let's see. R, open tool, equip, cutter with V. Cut mode. There
Now
we go.
try changing the angle of the cut.
Rotate the angle with it. No. There we
We're
go.
in business. I've unlocked the trigger on your cutting tool. It'll split that big chunk clean in two. Go ahead and give her a whirl. I'm going to turn on your salvage indicator so you can track how much work there is left to do. This thing will track how much you've salvaged and how much you've lost. For now, let's try and hit that first goal marker. And that's what it's all about, Cutter. The more salvage goals you complete, the closer you'll get to hitting your certifications and ranking up.
Alright. Got anything else in here? Oh, come on.
Material deposited. Account credit.
Great first shift in the yard, Cutter.
There we
Let's
go.
head on over to your hab and I'll show you the ropes there. Fly on over back to the master jack. I'll put a marker on it so you can find it easy. When you get there, head on in and we'll get started.
Alright, so you can see what I mean by inflation. We have just made $456,000, which is, you know, one less than half of the two of one of these millions.
New certification level has been achieved. License level increased.
Okay, end shift.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 transmission waiting.
Welcome to your new home, Cutter. Has everything you need. This is officially called a ready-made long-term employee habitation something or other. Around here, we just call it your hab. Now, how's about you get yourself some rest? We'll pick up your training in the morning. But sleep tight there, Cutter.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and make it happen.
Alright, so we have some email here in the morning. I'm not going to make you read all of this, but that is part of part of the story that goes through the game. So this game is well, let me get out of here real quick and then I'll explain a little bit.
Rise and shine, Cutter. Hope you feel well rested. Ready to continue your training? Okay, let's have a look at your employee terminal. Now, let's get caught up on career progression and certification. I've sent you a message with an explanation. Go on and give it a read.
Okay, space.
Clear as mud? Don't worry, I'm here to walk you through the process. Soon enough, I'm going to introduce you to some of the other shipbreakers. Most of them are willing to help you out, too. All right, let's start a new shift and pick your first ship to work on.
Okay, get out of here. We're gonna go to our first ship. Gonna go over here.
This screen shows which ships you have access to. Each morning, you can choose to continue working on the ship you got, or start a fresh one. Go ahead and claim one, and we'll get to work.
Let's do the B.
She's all yours, Cutter. Your primary goal is to reach rank 3. Now try to remember, nanocarbon goes in the processor, aluminum goes in the furnace. Try to salvage the entire ship if you can. We call it using the whole buffalo. You'll hit your certs faster that way and start knocking out that debt of yours. I'll be observing and giving you any help if you need it. Good luck, Cutter. Weaver out.
Okay, now that we're done with the introduction, we are going to get going on this ship here. So this game is kind of a puzzle game, but also I don't know, you're cutting apart ships and salvaging the parts. So it's kind of a puzzle to not get killed as you do it, but also to make as much money as you can to pay down your $1.2 billion debt. So let's get started cutting this one down. If you hold on T, you can see there's nothing pressurized now because we're just starting out, so they're not going to give me any hazards. So I just need to get in here, and let's see here. Compartment, airlock is over here. So come over here to the airlock. Everything's already opened up. I'm gonna go here. Cut all these points here. Oop, too far away. Temperature is overheating. If I'm not too careful. Okay, got everything there. Let's go on the top. I'm gonna leave that point because that's, oops, that is holding the, actually this doesn't have a, what's it called, an airlock part here, so I guess I can cut it here. Got ourselves a wire hanging around here. Okay. Get inside.
I know these ships look intimidating to scrap at first, but trust me, soon enough, you'll be stripping the huge Gecko-class freighters like nothing. Got my start, salvaging back down Earthside, in a droid scrapping biz. You know what made me come up here? One day, we got a batch of this particular model in, one of them kinds with synthetic skin and everything. We almost never saw people looking ones like that. They're always too expensive to manufacture. Seems someone found a warehouse full, mothballed for, 20 years or so. Since the AI ban took effect, probably bought the whole lot for pennies, thinking they could turn a tidy profit with the salvage. No word of a lie. These things looked exactly like my stepbrother Jed. Even had the same slack-jawed expression. Now, Jed and I wasn't exactly pals or nothing, but all the same, I couldn't bring myself to start smashing that dopey face. And that's when I looked into getting on with Lynx. I tell you what, it's a sight better to cut up something that doesn't look like a family relation. Anyway, I'm running off. I'll clear the channel. Holler if there's anything giving you grief up there, Cutter. We were out.
Alright, sorry about any noise in the background. My daughter just got home from school with her friends, so there might be a little bit of background noise. But let's get back to this. Alright, what do we got left here? Got that, one more up here. That seems to come loose. Whoops. So this is going into the processor. Uh-oh. It's drifting. There we go. Got one out here. Let's pull this down.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Pull this one down. Looks like I didn't disconnect it somewhere here. Maybe? It's just wedged in there, I think. There we go. And this is gonna go into the processor. Up a little bit, there you go. Get in there. Alright. Next, oh, it's coming apart now.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Is this all processor? The glass is furnace, I guess. Okay, I didn't pull apart this side yet. Okay, so I'll just get in here and go. Boom. Don't have my tethers yet.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
There's that. This in here. This is... Oh, did I do that wrong? Oh, too late.
Object processed. Credits deposited. Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
Oh, that's because it... Okay, we're good. Already got my first rewards. This is processor. Get in there. Get in there, you.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
This can go in. Okay, what do we got left here? Need to cut this out. I thought about doing the limited mode. In that mode, you only get 30 spares. This one's unlimited. So if you die, a spare is when you die and they regenerate your body. That's what that is. Okay, this needs to be cut out. This is
Deposit accepted for processing.
processor. Ah, nope. Okay, I need to cut out this thing here. This glass. Wasting as little as possible. I don't know if I got that all the way through. I guess we'll see. Oops. Get that. And yes, it's free. So the glass is kind of holding together those parts. This processor. This is the processor.
Valuable object processed.
This is furnace. Hold on. Brakes. Processor. Furnace, processor.
Deposit accepted.
Furnace. Is this all furnace? Yes. All furnace. Okay. What do we got here? Need to get in and cut some more. Oops. Come on. There you go. Hit those brakes. If you let the temperature get too high, it will overheat and damage the cutter, and you have to pay for repairs. So bright. Did I get everything? Looks like it. Yes.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Now, it used to be that smaller objects can move bigger objects. So that's a trick that you can use.
Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
To move something that's too big. This is processor. Good. And this will go. That is too big.
Valuable object
Can I cut it apart, or is it... Let's see here. No, that doesn't need to come off, but I might need to cut... Aha. Is that all of it? Yes, yes it is. So this is all processor, which is over there. It's easy to get disoriented. Cut level. Wait, is this processor here? Yes, that's processor 2. Okay, we're good. So sometimes you don't always have to cut everything, all the cut points, because, you know, I could have cut this little piece out right there, but there's no need. This is all furnace. If I go T...
Object processed.
Yeah.
Transferring credits.
So this is going to go in this
Salvage goal
furnace.
obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
How heavy? It's too heavy. Can I move it at all? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this, it looks like. So if I just cut it... so you can cut these panels, or you can cut these, you know, cross pieces. But you're gonna have to cut. One thing I don't like is if you cut this, it deletes the whole length. And you can see up at the top you have a tiny sliver of red. That's stuff that I've wasted by cutting it. Oops. You gotta be careful about what's in the background. Let's see. We're gonna see if I can cut this right here. Okay, let's just do this. Good.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Alright. This is now light enough that I can actually move it, so... Don't hit me. There we go. And this piece. Toss it this way.
Material accepted.
And there it is. The last of it.
All salvage goals have been met. Rewards maximized.
So we lost 83 kilograms of aluminum, but we got pretty much everything else. We got, oh, it looks like I left something out there. That's okay. Destroyed 0.2%.
New certification level achieved. License upgraded.
Okay, salvage summary, we already looked at that. Certification, done. Okay, I think that's it for now. Just one ship. Next time we will get, probably going to get access to the tethers, and maybe learn a little bit more about some of the pressurization. So, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.